Sagittarius. Okay, this will be a weekly reading. Love, briefly singles, and briefly career also. 3 separate readings and one for the last week of the month. So February 21st through 28th about. So, okay. So let's get started with the sign of Sagittarius in love. Let's look at love first for Sagittarius, please. Highest and clearest messages. Might be dealing with some sort of choice or juggling a couple people. We'll see what's up with that. All right. So Sagittarius love, please. Love. Regarding love for Sagittarius is watching this video, please. The highest and clearest messages for the Sagittarius video will be upcoming in this next week, please, regarding love for Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. Nose is itching. Is Sagittarius thinking about me? Or, I don't know. Isn't that what that means when your nose itches? Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay. Wow. And Two of Swords. So before we had the Two of Coin kind of popping out there. Now we have the Two of Swords. So some sort of crossroads, choice, decision to be made. Possibly two people. Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the recent past. We have the Death card. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. The Tower card in the exterior position towards you. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so not a super strong outcome with the Moon card at the bottom. So something is still being very elusive towards you with this outcome card with the Moon here also. It's like things are going to end up still sort of cloudy and indecisive. The information hasn't been shown to you yet, like the truth of the situation, that sort of thing. I believe it will soon, though, because of the cards showing up behind. But let's take a look. So, can't tell if the Death card is a Scorpio card or a death to a situation, because I don't have Ten of Swords. I don't have Three of Swords. But the Death card in this deck is not really about regenerating something. The Death card in this deck is like pretty clear, like not like nothing's resurrecting from this. This is pretty, there's a lot of secrets about it. That's why it had to come to an end. But you do have the Three of Pentacles in the near future. That's like working on something. And this might have something to do with like a family or a marriage or 2 kids or something like that with the Ten of Pentacles here and this Three of Pentacles. Let me see what your choice is here. Because the Queen of Swords is harsh. This can mean cutting somebody out. That's, you know, with this Death card. But it can also just mean some sort of truth or harsh reality of something, or being bullied or something like that has come to light, and it's put you in this sort of crossroads position. Let me take a look at the Three of Pentacles coming up here. The Three of Pentacles for Sagittarius. The Star card. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles. There's a little third-party vibe to this. A little bit. Definitely could be dealing with an Aquarius with the Star card coming out too. The Star card is a lot of times a wish fulfillment card. So I do feel like that's coming up in the near future. I just don't know like how long lived that is. And you know, I don't mean it in a negative way or a mean way or anything like that. It's just, if that is what it is, if it is wish fulfillment on wanting to work together with someone, it's just, I don't know how. Like, I don't think everything's coming together, like, right now, you know, like something good is coming from this. And it might have something to do, like I said, with a couple kids or something of that nature. Or some sort of new start to something. the stability wise, like not necessarily love wise, like a new job or some sort of thing like that, like that's kind of not in the love arena, but something else that might be working for you at this time. Maybe a home-based business. The Emperor. Okay. Emperor is usually my marriage card. And here's the Three of Wands again, and the Moon. So I do feel like there is a little bit of a third party situation here. So what I'm thinking is that possibly you're going to be at a crossroads here to cut someone out, okay? If there is like a third party situation, or maybe perhaps you're dealing with someone in your relationship, maybe they're having a third party situation, whatever the deal is. I feel with the Queen of Swords, there's some like, it's like kind of laying down the law kind of, you know, energy with this and putting you in a crossroads decision. I think ultimately with the Knight of Wands and the Death card, that somebody's being cut out here. Someone is going to make a decision to let something go for good. I feel, you know, it's not necessarily because it's a week long reading. It's not like the whole relationship, but I do feel like it feels like it's for good. Like you're cutting somebody out that has been more in and out of the picture kind of thing. Choosing to work on the marriage and heal the marriage, the family, for the family's sake, that sort of thing. You do have the Seven of Wands, though. The Seven of Wands in this one, I don't get the sense so much that it's about having to defend yourself or blocking anyone or anything like that. I get the sense with this particular card that you've simplified your passions. Like you're in charge now of where your passions lie, because you know the wands a lot of times are passions and things, and the way that he has his foot on them, it's like it's solid. Like they're not going anywhere, you know, and it's like not 50 million of them anymore. He's simplified and just has one passion. Now, the Tower card is interesting because I feel like the Tower card, it's in the position more of like who you're dealing with in love. I think that's why you end up with the Seven of Cups and the Moon. Let's see what the Tower card is. The Two of Wands. Okay. And the Six of Pentacles. And again, two children are focused here. So, Two of Wands doesn't tell me too much. This could have something to do with some sort of message that has been sent to you. And again, I feel like this may be your partner. Like maybe your partner is involved in the third party situation. If so, I feel like they're cutting. If you are a single Sagittarius involved with a married person, then this might not go your way, because they might choose to heal with the marriage for the sake of the marriage and that sort of thing. And the cutting out could be, you know, the Sagittarius energy could be the Knight of Pentacles here with the Death card. So it could be like that they are deciding to do that. If so, I still think like you're not like you're okay with it, but you're still standing strong, and you've decided to simplify your life in some way. The Tower card could be just that. It could be that the person decides to, you know, have this Tower moment with you. If you are not a single Sagittarius involved with a married person, then and you are a highly committed Sagittarius in a relationship, there could be a chance that your partner has something else going on here from the past, and they feel bound to both of you. But there is a Tower moment here, so let's see if I can kind of get it here on their end. Yeah, the Empress. Okay. And the Page of Cups. Definitely. So I feel like this is not you as much. I mean, it might be you, you know, but this kind of feels like them. Like they might have had, and it doesn't necessarily mean they went through with it, but they might have been like communicating or something like that with somebody that they previously were kind of with or feel bound to and haven't let go of yet, and so forth. And it's like things haven't really come to light yet. If that is the case, I feel like they have, possibly put an end to things. With the Empress, though, and the Page of Cups, I feel like they are moving towards, I'm going to take that back, actually. I think that you guys should keep on the lookout, because they might, with the Page of Cups, there's 3 people in this Page of Cups. And the Empress, to me, in this deck, is like a total temptress type person. So I feel like they might be connecting with someone. And again, with the full moon and secrets and things like that, I feel like they might be connecting with someone that they previously had been involved with. Let me look at your 7 of Cups here. Seven of Swords. Yeah, so 2 7s and the Lover's card underneath. Definitely something is going on here. Somebody is tiptoeing around something. Somebody is sneaking around something. The Lover's card with the 7 of Swords, that's like somebody having something going on the side. The truth is definitely going to come out about this soon. So if like you're the one like doing, then just be careful. Because with the moon card keep popping up and all that kind of stuff, it means like you're okay for now, but chances are the light will be shown on this soon enough. If you are, your partner is involved in something, same thing, I feel like you're starting to, you're in the dark, you're a little bit suspect of things right now, but you don't have all of the information. So give me Sagittarius outcome with this, please. Give me Sagittarius outcome with this, please. For this week, 21st to 28th, Sagittarius outcome. Yeah, you have the 5 of Wands. That's like kind of arguments, things like that. You want to know the truth, absolutely. And you also, could be with the 4 of Swords, taking a break, really retreating, going it alone for a little bit, trying to get to the truth. Definitely could be some arguing or some confusion around some sort of situation. Let's see, and the partner, please. Show me an outcome card for the partner Sagittarius is dealing with here. The main partner that Sagittarius is dealing with here. 6 of Swords just fell out. That's moving away. Hold on. Oh, come here. Really? Sorry. It like flew way far down there. So 6 of Swords just fell out of the deck with the 10 of Wands. So the 6 of Swords is sometimes like leaving, taking a trip. There might be some sort of leaving involved here, especially since you had the 4 of Swords, which is also sort of like taking time out for yourself, being alone. Let me see what their outcome card is, please, for Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. Okay, so ultimately, I feel like they... Ooh, yep, nope. There they go. Oh, they want it all. They want it all. That's it. Okay. So I was going to say, because their outcome is Queen of Wands. So I was thinking, cool. They're thinking about you. They choose you, because Wands, fire energy, that sort of thing. And then I thought even more so, because then here's the King of Cups, like showing his love, if this is a female reading, either way. And then the 10 of Cups, choosing the family, choosing the emotional fulfillment of the family and all of those good things. But then here's the Queen of Cups. So there's 2 queens. Trying to have it all, trying to, balance the situation. This is like who you're dealing with. But ultimately, the 5 of Pentacles is here, which is like somebody's going to be left out in the cold here. So it's a complicated situation, but I feel like there's maybe a little heads up here for you guys, and that somebody might be kind of doing something or thinking about doing something, that sort of thing. So hopefully that doesn't resonate with too many out there. And, it looks a little complicated, but with the outcome card ultimately of the 7 of Cups with the moon that was at the bottom of the deck, I feel like everything's like sort of an illusion right now. Like nothing's really clear what's going on. So, no need to jump to conclusions, like from this reading and be like, oh my God, that's, absolutely they're cheating on, there's information here that's still cloudy, still fuzzy. So, but it will be shown to you soon enough. There's lots of truth cards, truth bombs that were coming out with that, with the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords was underneath the deck quite a few times. So it's kind of hanging in there until, probably more into March when, those things will show themselves. So, okay, let's look at single Sagittariuses. Single Sagittariuses for the last week of February. Last week of February, please. Single Sagittariuses. Single Sagittariuses for the last week of February, please. Last week of February in love. Single Sagittariuses in love. Okay, here we go. Okay. So we have the Hierophant. The Three of Cups. Married. And the Six of Cups. Okay. We do have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. That is your card, Sagittarius, making a choice. Okay. And in doing so, this will lead you to a new start. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're walking away from a third-party situation involved in a marriage. That's kind of what I see. When I saw the Hierophant come up in a singles reading, that's kind of a heads up because it's kind of my married card. Could be you're dealing with a Taurus, that's possible. But really what I see here with this Three of Cups also is that, you ultimately, this might have been fun for a while. This might have been interesting, all those types of things. But ultimately, you've put a lot into this. You're not getting anything back, and you're deciding to move forward for you. This is your card for more balance in your life. You're making the choice to do that. You're choosing you basically, and it's a good bright type energy that I feel from this, even if it's difficult and hard, emotionally difficult and challenging and all that. I feel like it's like you're moving towards, usually the Eight of Cups is a card of leaving things behind. And in that it's hard, but it's freeing, and it opens you up to new possibilities. And, like I said, you're doing it for you. And, then you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like it's like fresh, new energy, new start, maybe even new love coming in or a new passion coming in very soon too from doing this. So, okay, let's see. Let's look at work and career for Sagittarius. Work and career for Sagittarius. All right, for the last week of February. February 21st through 28th, please, regarding career, finances, that sort of thing, for the sign of Sagittarius. The highest messages, the highest and the clearest messages for the Sagittarius who's watching this regarding their work, career, for the last week of February, please. Last week of February, regarding work and career for Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Might be a little tough competition here for something, but I think you'll do fine. Maybe some arguments at work, things like that. Okay, so we have the Empress, we have the Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, we have the King of Wands, the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Coin, and Knight of Cups. Okay, so that's a good way to end off. You have Strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel like this is a strong, oh yeah, definitely. Strong offer that is going to make you happy, okay? Coming in, not, necessarily all going down in this particular week because we end with the Knight of Cups, which is the beginning of the offer. And then we have the possibility here of the Ace of Swords, of victory, the Sun card, something that makes you happy, and the Strength card. There could be a Leo involved in this too, because both of these cards do represent the sign of Leo, or if Leo is in your chart prominently, that might be extra special for you, so that's good. I do have the King of Wands here too, so definitely, again, could have something to do with a Leo. but that could be you, being fiery too. Okay, so 5 of Swords, 9 of Coin. So I feel like there's arguments here regarding how much energy or effort or things are being put into work or finances or that sort of thing. It could be too that like maybe somebody is like overspent a little bit and somebody's angry, that kind of deal. It's a really kind of complicated thing. The other thing it could be too is like if you're a single Sagittarius, is it could just be like a fight at work with someone who maybe they accuse you of being too like la da da, nonchalant and not really taking care of things, or maybe you accuse them of that way, and it became some sort of argument. It's something like that, but it's not that big a deal, because it's behind you too with the Page of Swords in your recent past. I feel like this is somebody that was just always kind of battling with you, or pesky, pesky energy. So I feel like you're handling it well. You're sort of letting it roll off your back at this point and kind of nonchalant about the whole thing. Now you have the Empress and the Queen of Cups in your reading. So there's a lot of people in this reading. So, I don't know if these are people that you work closely with because it's a general reading. I'm not really, maybe they're you. It's really difficult when there's a lot of people in a reading for a general. So, I mean, but the Empress and the Queen of Cups is a very maternal energy, okay? So, I mean, and it could also be the sign of Cancer that you are dealing with, possibly. But to me, the Empress is very, she's like the mother of everyone, like at work or whatever. She's very, she wants people to flourish and do well and, have abundance and that sort of thing. The Queen of Cups also very much looking after things, looking after people's emotional well-being and, that sort of deal. So I feel like, there's somebody here that is on your side. Okay. I mean, that energy could be you too. It's like I said, it's hard to tell because there's a lot of people in this read. There's a Page, King, Empress, Queen, Knight, the Hermit, and this person right in the center. So, it's kind of hard to tell. But let me look at your King of Wands. The King of Wands is good. And if it's you as the fire energy, I feel like you have a creative solution to whatever this is that has caused like arguments or clashing that may have something to do with a young person also. I feel like you have this like really good approach with it, again, rolls off your back, but also like creatively figuring out how to deal with it too, by being like more the mature, person. King of Wands, please. Yeah, I feel like it's like if this is you, if the King of Wands is you, I feel like you have the ability to sort of really stay very neutral in this position and look at things from a different perspective. So it's like you're able to see the perspectives of whatever this clash is or arguments or whatever it may be. I feel like you'll be able to kind of have that perspective. If this is not you, if this is someone else, I feel the same way. Like if this is a boss or if this is just a finance reading for a couple, I feel like whoever this person is, they will be, be able to be very neutral, take their time, not fly off the handle at some point, and really see things from a different angle and come up with a creative solution to something. Now you have the Hermit in your position. So I feel like you have a lot of wisdom right now. This could also be somebody very close to you that has a lot of wisdom and gives you some very sage advice on abundance and how to be in this Empress energy. So, but it's probably your own wisdom because it's in your position. So, I think somebody exterior to you is very confused and maybe has a lot of options and doesn't know like how to focus their energy or their time or just to take one task at a time. And I think like you are the wisdom here in this situation. It could also be too that you yourself have a lot of cloudiness, a lot of options, a lot of confusion on like which way to go or what to do. Maybe, you're not working yet, or you don't have enough work, or, something of that nature also. But with the Hermit here, I feel like you'll be able to cut through and make a clear cut path and decision very, very quickly. And with the Knight of Cups as your outcome, that looks very good. Yeah, Three of Cups. You'll be celebrating some sort of victory here. Absolutely. You got the Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Sun card, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Coins. So you have some really good cards coming in. So I feel like there will be an offer, or you will be, you know, if this is your business, you will be giving an offer to someone, whatever it may be. This is good. It's strong. It's celebratory. Lots of Leo cards here. So there may be a Leo involved in some way, but, you know, really good stuff. I feel like with the Eight of Coin and the hopes and dreams section that like you will be expanding business or working away at something that you're good at, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know who the people are. Sorry, it's a general reading, but hopefully it meant something to you. And ultimately, though, you know, I feel like this is a really good outcome. So really, really good and strong. So, okay, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if so, please think about subscribing or give a likes or a comment. That helps all YouTubers on their channels. So we really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon and have a fantastic week. All right. Thanks, guys.